All right, we are here with episode number 2 of the Wrasslin Wroundtable Podcast, where we talk about all things wrestling. We talk about all things, probably mostly WWE, because that's what we actually watch. My name is Ryan Hall. Got Dominique Larue back with us here today. What's going on, my friend?
What's up, my man?
Another week, another podcast, my brother. How are you?
I'm all right. Just ready. We on the last go around before the big PLE this Saturday, so I'm
Oh
excited.
yeah, no, yeah, we're going to be talking a lot about that. We got the big Elimination Chamber show coming up this Saturday. We're recording this on Sunday night and going to be releasing this on Monday before Monday Night Raw. But we've got nothing to talk about this week. We've got absolutely nothing to talk about this week.
Yeah, 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 yeah. The only thing that's been on everybody's mind is the offer that just up and
Yeah,
came out of
if
the
you,
blue.
yeah, if you didn't watch Friday Night SmackDown this past Friday night, you missed one of the most bizarre segments I think I've seen in wrestling in the past 20 years. It was um it was just kind of out of the blue. It was just kind of out of the blue that we got news that Dwayne the Rock Johnson, perhaps you've heard of him, perhaps our listeners have heard of him, was going to appear on the show. And what went down was just nothing short of absolutely bizarre. You know?
Bizarre is bizarre is an understatement for sure.
Yeah, yeah, no. Um, so, cause, so if you missed it, he came on, had a promo segment with Cody Rhodes. Okay, had a promo segment with Cody Rhodes where he basically, and I can't believe I'm about to say these words just on episode 2 of this podcast, but that he wanted Cody Rhodes' soul. What in the blue hell was he talking about?
Well, you know, he wanted that basically in wrestling terms, he wanted him to, instead of being the people's champ, the babyface, blue collared, uh, every common man's WWE Universe's champ. He wants them to basically what we've been preaching in our wrestling group, be the WWE's version of Homelander.
Yep.
Yeah, just be the corporate heel. So
Yeah, yeah. And what, like, I feel like the whole I want your soul aspect of it is just not sitting right with me because the rest of the segment was a mess. Let's be real here. The segment was a mess.
yeah, it was just
Um, because it felt like The Rock was just going over and over and over again about we're friends, we drink tequila together, our mamas are playing our friends together. But then when it got to the point of, you know, trying like playing up the brotherhood, playing up the brotherhood, playing, what have you. I want your soul just is so bizarre to me. But I have a feeling, like I've got a weird feeling like it's gonna go in a different direct, like it's gonna go in a direction that none of us consider.
yeah. It got a lot of it got a lot of potential to just go off the rails. Really, um, really, I see it. So it's happening at Elimination Chamber, correct?
Yep. Yes.
So at Elimination Chamber, I'm like, okay, do y'all set it up is this going to be the main event? Because I'm confused. Because, like, the Elimination Chamber obviously is the main event. But now it's like...
You would think.
Yes, you would think. But, like, now, okay, my guess is they're going to kick it off with the women. Okay. Yep. And then, we have our, as you say, the meat of the show. And then you would think the men finish it off. But now with The Rock and this offer, I really don't know. Like, I feel like they gonna finish it off, but then at the same time, if they finish it off and have us with a cliffhanger or whatever the case may be, is Roman gonna be there? That's the number one thing.
Yeah,
we got to feel he's gonna be there for the cost, either Seth Rollins or even CM Punk, both their chances at WrestleMania. So
exactly. Well, before we get off on too much of a rabbit hole here, let's talk about this card. Let's talk about what what we predict is going to happen, and let's kind of move forward from there. So, I think remind me who the participants in the women's Elimination Chamber is, because I think I agree with you. I think that starts the show.
Okay, so the participants. Let me grab my notes here. I mean, I know
that's what I was asking for, by the way.
So we have Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez.
Yep. And I really do believe, we have a new participant here in the Wrasslin Wroundtable.
I made it.
Brandi Scott, welcome to our little party, my dear.
Hello. I made it. Hello.
Yes, you have. Well, before we go much further talking about the Elimination Chamber here, why don't you introduce yourself to our listeners?
Oh God, no. What am I supposed to say?
Tom had to do it. I did it. So bring it on.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I am the captain of the Booty Club, the Booty Watchers. But Troy alum. Hey, how y'all doing? And I've been hanging out with you guys for a minute now. So glad to be here. It's gonna be like all the way on YouTube. Like this?
Yeah, it is.
Oh no! I didn't do my makeup. I need a filter.
Oh, come on now.
Look, come on. I'm wearing a hoodie. He's wearing a
I'm wearing a
Rock shirt. So
I ain't got a haircut. Right. So
well, I'm repping a team I don't even know nothing about.
Yeah, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. This is we're all on. Like I'm on a laptop camera. I mean, don't sweat it.
Big facts. Okay. Well,
and just for the record, Brandi's mama called her Brandi. We've got this running joke because Gunther, I cannot stand that they changed his name. It still bothers me that they changed his name. His mama called him Walter. Damn it.
Yeah, and now he's got a middle name like Walter Lamar or Walter.
Yeah,
Walter Jaleel.
Oh man. Well, you came in at a great time.
Okay.
We're talking about the Elimination Chamber, this little event that's going to be happening this Saturday as we're recording this. And we're starting out, we're just going down the card, and then we're going to talk about just how in the world this Rock segment is going to end up.
Oh gosh, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Everybody has their souls. We're still good here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. So why don't we go ahead and go through the women's Elimination Chamber lineup, and we'll talk about who we think is going to come out on top.
Yeah. Your prediction, Brady.
Oh no! Why do I got to go first? No. I'm new. I'm new.
You know, you came in at a good time. You are the woman of the group, so
Right. Okay, so I need to go. Who I think is gonna win?
Yep.
Because I'm just looking for. I just wish Shayna Baszler would come back and be that Shayna that choked out Liv Morgan in front of Asuka. That would be nice. I don't know.
You need a rundown of the participants.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that because I've been watching every other piece of programming. Go ahead.
So you got Liv Morgan,
Right.
Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
You got Bianca Belair, Bailey, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez.
Oh gosh. So I feel like Jay's gonna come out and mess up Bianca because I feel like that's what happened. And I want Alexa Bliss to win because I want the Wyatt at 6 to come out there and like celebrate her real quick. But I feel like Roxanne Perez is gonna win just because of all this newness. Like I didn't think Lyra Valkyrie was gonna win that championship, but here we are with her. So I feel like it's gonna be Roxanne. I would like for it to be Alexa.
Okay. So you got your pick and then your dark horse to win.
Well, I mean, because what? First of all, we have a whole song that Roxanne can come out to. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
Not Booker T.
Well, I mean, he's probably gonna do a guest appearance there, and he's gonna pop out, and he's probably gonna help her win too. And then maybe that the bloodlines, maybe that'll fall into where we can finally see about Zilla, which he's probably not gonna come for a minute. But go ahead. So yeah, who did y'all pick?
Well,
we haven't gotten there yet.
Haven't got there, yeah.
Oh wow, see, set me up straight up.
So Ryan,
all right. So my gut says Roxanne.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I feel like that. I feel like Roxanne and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania really works. But I feel like we need to watch out for Naomi and Bianca, because I really hope there's some kind of resolution regarding this Jade Cargill storyline where she got beat up on SmackDown a few months ago. There's got to be some kind of resolution with that, or else I'm going to throw my remote at the TV.
Right. We've had this whodunit for too long.
Yeah, no, it's like I don't want that storyline to wind up like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction where John Travolta opens it up and it's just shining on her. I don't want that. We need some kind of a resolution on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I think Roxanne, I think Roxanne and Rhea is a killer WrestleMania match.
Oh.
I like the pick. I like that pick.
Yeah.
Well,
what about you, Don?
Well, I'm gonna be the one that go against the Roxanne Perez pick. As we've been doing this for a couple weeks now, Ryan. You know me. I go off my gut, and I've been preaching to y'all in the group for a while. So I think it's going to be Bianca. We'll get Bianca Belair at WrestleMania.
Oh,
I wouldn't hate it.
Well, yeah.
No, that's my pick. Now, the reason why I picked Bianca, and I did this whole, like I said, the beautiful mind scenario. So, we got the tag team title match Monday night, right? So, if Jay happens to show up and have a little squabble about, I know who did it, and she won't tell who did it. She's just like, I got her, and then they set that up for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That scenario, or just she might just come out there and just start swinging on. I think it's Naomi, to be perfectly honest with you, because it's just ironic how Jay gets attacked. Naomi been taking L's a lot, to Naya, and then all of a sudden, when Jay gets out, you slide in, and then you get a title now. So, and then with Bailey, Bailey and Rexanne been having this little squabble between each other, social media and her popping up on
They've
it.
got beef. Yeah, they've definitely got beef.
They got certified, as Big E likes to say, they got some. I ain't gonna see it, but yeah, they got some certified beef between each other, and I just don't know. Liv has had a year, and it's about time for her to kind of like not really die down from the title scene, but like her and Roxanne, not Roxanne. I'm sorry.
Raquel.
What's it? Raquel. Thank you. Her and Raquel is they really are a good tag team together, and I think with the tag team titles, they should be on somebody that really. Not saying that Bianca and Naomi haven't been great as a tag team. It's just the fact that, like, when you put two people together, they fit. Like, they really just gel together as a tag team. Like, when they started off, it was Bailey and who should not be named, but Sasha Banks. And then, it went to another tag team, and then it went to another tag team, and like Oscar and what's her face with the elbow. I'm butchering her name at the moment, but it wasn't Io Sky. It was Io Sky's partner at the time.
The
Dakota?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it should be on a tag team. Like both of them, Naomi and Belair, they're both single competitors. So, and then with Alexa, I don't know. That's my dark horse, because she got the wide.
I want her to win.
Right. I mean, the fan, like, to sit here and say like, right, to sit here and say she won't win is crazy, because I mean, like, the fans obviously were excited to see her when she returned back at Royal Rumble, and then it could play in a factor where her and Rhea go at it, and both of them are kind of gothy, so that could be a storyline. But
okay,
yeah. So, but
who was it that Alexa told to watch out? Or who was she talking to?
I think she was talking to the women's division, the entire women's division. I think
she walked up on somebody, and it was somebody like it was Rock, or if it was Rhea or whoever. She said something like, "I'll see you soon" or what have you, and then kind of started laughing like she always does.
I think she told that to. Did she tell that to Liv?
Might have been Liv.
It might have been. I should have checked my thing, but yeah, my number one pick is Bianca, and my dark horse is Alexa. I'll say Alexa. So
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
All right, now we're gonna go to the meat of things. So we got Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in the unsanctioned match.
I can't wait for this one. I cannot wait for this one. I feel like, well, first of all, I love, as a storyteller, I love the idea of it being, quote, unsanctioned. Because it's essentially, if you think about it, this is essentially just going to be a no disqualification match.
That's basically it.
But that word, unsanctioned, just adds a little bit more urgency to it. I think KO goes over. I think it's going to be a bloody mess. And I feel like we get I feel like we get a return by the end of that match. It's a perfect time for Randy Orton to come out and absolutely start walloping people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That might be why Kevin loses.
Could possibly be, or it could be a way to Kevin beats Sammy so bad that he gets the win, but they kind of could like play it like he's out for from the injuries that he sustained from the unsanctioned match, but he beats him so bad to the where like Kevin don't do it, and then boom, Randy Orton's music hit, or he comes out of nowhere with an RKO to stop stop Kevin from damaging Sammy even more. So
maybe.
Let Randy come on back.
But it is that time for him to come back. Like we're getting WrestleMania and everybody and their mama popping out, and he ain't even showing this face yet. So.
All right, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about that one?
I'm for it. Oh, I don't know. I was talking. I guess I didn't get heard.
I don't know. You said some things, but like, what do you envision the match to be?
I feel like Randy will come out and help Sammy win on some kind of what have you, and I agree with you that he's going to beat him up that bad. He's going to take some time off. Kevin will take some time off, and that will put Randy back up for discussion to win number 16, 17.
Yep.
So might ticket to might be able to punch his ticket to WrestleMania without even knowing it.
Maybe.
I'm all for Randy coming back. I mean,
he needs to come back. He needs to be here for WrestleMania.
I gotta put my things on.
I have an interesting theory on Randy coming back.
Okay.
Talk to us.
All right. So I hope Randy comes back, and I hope Randy goes after KO. But I believe that in the background they're setting up, because there's a lot of fans. It's a lot of fan theory going out there, and I thought it was awesome that I seen this picture. I should have sent this to y'all. But basically, NWO from WCW, somebody came up with the theory of Crash Out Boys. Having Seth, Kevin Owens, and Drew McIntyre all team up to not only go after the drum, I'm about to say drumline, but the bloodline, to go after the bloodline. Because, all three of them have beef with Roman, Sammy, and Jimmy, and Jay, and just anybody who associated with Roman. So
I think Solo is out of the bloodline as of last night, just for that. So we ain't got to worry about that guy. But I agree with you on that one, the Crash Out team. I mean, right. Samoa Joe's over here on AEW calling himself the Ops. The
Ops.
Yeah, you the Ops on the same program as yours.
I told
boys.
That is crazy. But that's one of my theories. But then, Randy's a wild boy. I mean, who's to say that he don't turn back into 09 Randy for some odd reason and just crash out on everybody that opposes him anyway. So
he's already gonna have that anger.
Yeah, he's gonna have that anger. I mean, the man came back from a back injury and then just go out with a neck injury. It's just, you know what? I'm just stop associating myself with anybody and just
all right.
Anybody can get the smoke.
Double the size though. Like he said, it was Nutella. I'm sure it was Nutella. I'm so sure. Right.
All right. Next one up. Do we go with Tiffany and Trish or?
Oh, it's true. What does she call it? Tiffany.
The stratosphere instead of stratosphere is
No. It's Trishy time.
Oh, it's gonna be Trishy time because she's been practicing.
Come on, this is the easiest match on the whole show to predict. It's gotta be the baby faces because you're not. This is not Vince McMahon's WWE anymore. You're not gonna have them lose in Trish Stratus's hometown.
Yeah.
Especially it's basically let's just face it. Let's just call it what it is. It is a handicap match. I mean, no disrespect to Candice LeRae. She is a wonderful performer.
Yeah.
But let's just face it. It's a handicap match. And you got Trish in the hometown with Tiffy, and she's trying to gain momentum going into WrestleMania, which I think Charlotte's gonna pop her face in there and maybe cause a little something. But I believe Trish is probably going to pick up the win on Candice, probably. I mean,
let Charlotte come mess up some stuff, and then here comes Lita. Because Trish
wouldn't break my heart.
Last night, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know what Lita's been doing, and they might use her for help real quick because Charlotte had a one piece on, and she might be ready to. I don't know.
Yeah, ain't no telling her. But me personally,
the majority of the group is the blonde bombshell ambitions. Go ahead.
Yeah, about the Battle of the Blondes, I don't really see that really picking up any steam going into WrestleMania. I'm sorry.
Trish is tired. She's tired.
Oh, no. I'll talk about Charlotte and Tiffy.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I thought that match was going to work for me, but it's doing nothing for me. They're going to have to really work on that build because it's just not working.
The build ain't there. The build is really not. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hey, you know what? No, time out. Hold, please. Tiffany and Charlotte might have a top row or a moonsault off because Charlotte moonsault outside of the ring, twisting and stuff, and so Tiffany had a moonsault with a twist to her vibe, and there you cheat. You took my stuff, and that might be extra moonsault the shit out of you.
I'm glad you said that.
Insert Jay for practice.
I think Tiffany need to take that out of her arsenal because she liked to moonsault herself out of the WrestleMania on SmackDown last Friday.
Oh my God, yeah, that was rough.
Yeah,
that was rough. I was like, thank God she hit Nia in the face.
Right, but hey, Nia got what she deserved. Let's call that get back for the man. It's called karma.
That was get back for Trish. She was like, she sat on my
a lot. Look what you did. We're all rooting for you.
All right. So now we get into the nitty gritty of the night. The men's elimination chamber.
Who all?
All right. So we got Damian Priest. We got Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk himself.
I'm gonna go with Punk.
Okay.
I don't have any rhyme or reason. I just have, from what's been going on, I'm just gonna say him because he didn't win the Rumble like he said he was going to, and he's gonna get to WrestleMania no matter what. So I'm gonna give that because I don't feel like they're gonna have enough time. Hell, they skipped over the entire month of January and didn't wasn't able to fit that in. So you're pushing time for stuff, and they're not gonna have time to have where he can make it in there other than now.
Yeah.
So there's not gonna be no last qualified match like the NCAA tournament, the losers bracket. They're not gonna have time for that.
NIT, not NIT.
Yeah.
I don't even more like the CBI at this point.
Oh my God.
All right.
Well, do you have a dark horse if it's not CM Punk, Brent?
Priest.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no John Cena.
I don't like him. I don't like him. Like I don't like him. Put that on the record. Somebody put it down. Notate it. I despise that gentleman. He is not a friend of mine, and never will I ever ask him to be. I just don't. I just don't like him, and I guess because it's his fruity pebble colored self, and the way he did Nikki Bella, and you know, there's a lot of reasons. He probably
Brandi, how can you dislike somebody so much that you can't see?
Well, that's the problem. There's so much stir, so much ruckus about a gentleman we know nothing about that probably doesn't wear socks.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
That,
with
the freaking
years,
socks. That's another running joke that we've had.
I'm sure that man was socks. He's been wearing them shoes for 20 years.
Huh?
I say he's been wearing the same shoes for 20 years, them shorts.
Exactly. He probably has no need for socks, no need for underwear, no need for anything. I'm just going to hang these up, come back to them. Here, y'all give me another t-shirt because you roll them out every week. You know what happens. So there's no need for him to change any kind. Like he's like the daycare. You know, you can leave your bag there for like 2 weeks and stuff, and then you wash.
Now that's an angle.
Hey, I'm new to the team, not to the game. I just don't like him. God, I don't like him. And I took a break from watching wrestling for a while to kind of, I guess, grow up and try to be a person, an individual, human being. But this was during Troy because I didn't have time to watch any kind of Monday. So during that time, I heard he was doing stuff, and I guess also too, when I say, "Hey, do you like wrestling?" Yeah, John Cena. There's so many more people. There's a whole bloodline you can talk about.
So you took a break, basically like me. You took a break during the time when he was a super Cena. He was losing and winning and losing and winning. Yeah.
Whatever he was doing, I didn't care for it, and I was not going to tune in. I don't like him like I don't like Ricochet. Let's put that on the record too. If we want to get ahead, he's on my push down list too.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, I am. I'm just making sure my dislikes and likes. Since you wanted to get to know me in the beginning, I wasn't ready.
Brandi Scott, not a noted flippy dippy. Yeah.
Ricochet, we still afraid. We're afraid, if you ever want to get on the pod. No.
Look. If you want to come on the pod, you want to talk. You want to bring Samantha with you. Knock yourself out.
And I don't think I would. Only choice words that I would have for him is he's making us mixed people look bad, and that's not cool. It's not cool. It's not. I don't want anybody to think that I'm like. I go ha ha like that's so.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay.
I'm just saying.
That laugh is diabolical, by the way.
It is terrible. Who gave him Jeffrey Dahmer glasses? I don't know. He could have got some from Pearl Vision or America's Best with the owl that were a lot more cuter and a lot his kind. And then
Warby Parker. Come on.
Thank you. They said that don't even break. Look, he could have got that. Those don't even break.
I can't believe that man laughed at Bun B like that. Who does that? That's Bun B.
And those people.
Bless it.
Oh,
anyway,
God.
Well,
leave it up to me to get off track, right?
No, you good. You're good.
Just following the rabbit holes.
Yeah, this is what we needed. Shout out to AEW and Tony Khan and that hilarious.
I have my
promotion that it is.
Tony Khan and that absolute mess of a promotion they've got. Yeah.
I still ain't got over that girl with that damn doll fighting Monet, but that's another day and another time.
Rosalia tried to hit somebody with a chair without actually
hitting.
But
Nia got the swings too. You remember Nia just
right, but
Hulk Hogan style. Just
yep. Coming from the Hulk Hogan school of chair throwing.
Woo, boy.
Definitely made an A on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, but she was safe. You can't say she's not a safe. Well, never mind. I'll take it back. Never mind.
Yeah. You may not be able to take that one back.
Yeah, I had just popping my head about. Yeah, I mean she's she's a decent worker. How about that? She's decent.
There you go. There you go.
Well, Ryan, what is your predictions on?
All right. So first of all, I think it's Punk. You know, I feel like Punk is kind of the logical choice.
Right.
But I feel like this could create an angle with John Cena that might be kind of curious to me. And like, here's my theory here. I feel like John Cena, his only goal in his retirement tour is to win his 17th title. And I feel like somehow, some way, I hate this man's breathing guts, but I feel like Logan Paul is going to cost him that match. And I don't think this will ever happen, but I feel like this could maybe start Cena down a little bit more of a darker path and may end up donating his soul to Mr. Johnson.
So you think we finally
so he could win 17th by all means necessary.
So you think we finally gonna get a heel Cena?
I don't think so, but I'd love to see it.
Okay.
Wow.
But I think I don't think he wins Saturday. First of all, I don't think Cena wins Saturday. But I feel like if they really want to go crazy, have Cody turn down The Rock, and then have Cena be the one to become that so-called corporate champion. Because he and Dwayne have a long history too, you know.
They do.
Right.
Twice in a lifetime.
Ooh, this is
wow.
This PLE is have you stressed out trying to figure it out, and then The Rock just poo-pooing on the whole storyline of it. So, well, I feel the same as y'all, but my feelings on it are actually just listening to you, Ryan, say your thoughts really kind of flipped my pick, because my pick was John Cena. But and y'all know I hate his guts, I'm just going to say it on air, Logan Paul. I don't hate John. I hate Logan. I cannot stand Logan. He's athletic in the ring. I give him his props. You know, he makes a lot of money. He got a lot of things going for him. I see why Triple H, got him into WWE. But just like, you always get put in these championship matches, a potential championship. I don't get it. And part of me is like, he gonna screw John out. He gonna swoop in, take the pin. They gonna set up a little something with them two going into WrestleMania. Could be, possibly, hopefully not. Maybe Drew saves the day and just claymores the shit out of him, and then he's out of there. But the whole offer thing has thrown this match into a loop for me. So my pick is actually Drew McIntyre. And my reasons why are, this year Drew has been he's been on a tangent as far as like being petty, his social media run, the just like, the work on the mic is just diabolic. Recently now with Jimmy, he was like, you could have been in Jay's spot if you would have just said yeet more before Jay. And I'm like, God, he's the type of guy that you want to hate, but you got to give him his props, because it's like, you're a clever son of a gun. You know that? Like, the stuff you say out of your mouth sometimes is very clever. And it's kind of like on the same aspect of CM Punk. But I think since we talk about offers, let's talk about this as you say, favor that CM Punk has in his back pocket. I think if we don't get John versus Cody, we're going to get a triple threat between CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes.
Jeremy's favorite kind of match.
Jeremy's favorite type of match. Now this could go all off rail if Logan Paul pins anybody of those three. I mean, not Cody obviously, but John Cena and Drew, whatever. But Damian he just got to SmackDown, and like, don't get me wrong, he's been a world champion. I do like him in the ring. It's just I don't really see him in a WrestleMania main event like that. I mean, it's the main event. You know, it's for the undisputed title. No disrespect to the world title, because it's gonna get boosted up with, Jay. But, that's the undisputed title. Like, Roman had it for like over 1,000+ days. And like, it was building him up to be like the top dog in that record book of possibly breaking Bruno Santino's record. So that title is like the title in WWE now. So
I need to take it back. Let me go back. I have to intervene because I found a thing. Okay, so I was discussing this the other day, and because Cena has done the rituals that The Rock has done in regards to all that, so I'm going to agree with Ryan here about, excuse my car, Ryan and John Cena is going to give the soul up because of the fact that he's probably, now I have my pick has changed. He's going to win the Elimination Chamber. He's going to go on to face Cody and win the title because of the soul selling and this already programmed Illuminati type shit. Then back to the triple threat, make that triple threat with, I hate to do it, Walter, Tyre.
Who was Walter? Who was that guy?
The guy who had a baby with Gunter's wife.
That's that man wears socks.
In facts, but he's gonna have on socks. You just wait. He's gonna have on some socks. That man's gonna have on some socks. So yeah, now my pick has really my pick hasn't changed. I really still want who I want to win, but I feel like John Cena is gonna win because of this already being taking place in regards to when John Cena did what he did at that award show with the book in front of his naked body.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up about the soul giving.
Watch the dad come back since we're talking about soul. Like shit. Why not? The soul takes the soul too.
I feel the mantle of the guy, the champion, the quarterback, as you would say, of the WWE. I feel like Cody is going to accept that offer. And the only reason why I say that is because the fact that
I absolutely do too. Yeah. I mean, I can certainly see it. Yeah.
Because of the fact that, like, look, let's break it down. Let's go back. Cody left WWE, right? He went on to do great things outside of WWE, but he always had that that chip on his back or shoulder, as you may say, of, my dad didn't get that title. A Rhodes should have that title. Like, I need to go back and win that title. And then he goes back to WWE 2 straight years being the chaser. And then finally gets the title. And then you get the title, and yet you're still chasing. I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, he's the champ. Like, he can say the quarterback, he's this, that, and this, that. But me and Ryan has been saying on numerous occasions that, yeah, he won the title, but it's like, the story's over with now. Yeah. It's kind of boring. The opponents that he has since he's been champion, I mean, they're great. I mean, Kevin Owens has been phenomenal as a heel, but like him as a blue collar babyface is kind of like, my guy, you trying to be John Cena. I mean, at the end of the day, you say you want his schedule, you say you want to be the face of WWE, but at the end of the day, people still talk about John Cena. They still talk about his record.
Loses to John Cena just for that record, and then goes to Church heel. So
yeah, see, so why not accept that offer? Because now not only do you become the top heel now because you didn't associate yourself with The Rock, now you are look how he dressed. He dressed like a heel. He dressed with a suit. He comes out holding the title just like The Rock did when he joined Vince McMahon. And then on top of that, you've really been cracking. Like the promos we've seen with CM Punk and Drew and stuff, you see in his face like he's like back and forth, like wanting to like listen to him, but then kind of like holding back, like, yeah, I want to punch him in the face, and like, you know, it's been like visual things going on in his face, like he's wanting to like just snap.
Right.
And then what the perfect way to do it, accept The Rock's offer, and then Monday night come out, you know, see your opponent for WrestleMania, and you got black hair, like he was in you know, Ring of Honor or whatever he was with the black hair.
I can absolutely buy that, and I've told you that I feel like the perfect time for him to make that move would be after he loses the title. Like if there's a three-way at the, you know, for the main event, right?
Right.
And I'm thinking what makes sense to me is he, Cena and Punk. I feel like Cena wins. If Cena wins,
Mm-hmm.
Punk reluctantly, you know, shakes his hand.
Yeah.
And then raises his hand as they're celebrating. His music starts. Cody's got this just nasty look on his face, like just murderous look on his face. And then he crawls out of the ring. Nobody notices. He crawls out of the ring, comes back with a chair, and just lays both of them out. And then you fade to black with him standing over both of their prone bodies with a chair in his hand and hatred in his face. And then the next Friday, he comes out. He's got on all black. He's got black hair. He's got maybe even have a new theme song, and just cuts an absolutely vicious promo.
See, that's a way to start the march and end Black History Month. So, you know.
No more Cody Raheem. Jeez, Cody Luther King. That's what it was.
Not Luther, God.
Cody Luther. Yeah.
I think this is going to be a fun show, guys. I think it's an important show, honestly.
It's going to be very important. Very important.
Well, hey, guys, I got to go be a mom. So appreciate the time, and we shall y'all enjoy in the time safe, and till next time.
Till next time.
Brandi. Until we eat again.
Yes, always, Brother Ryan.
All right.
See you later.
Be good, Brandi. Hey, I think that's a great place to leave it off here. I've had a great time today.
I had a great, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Same time next week.
Same time next week, for sure.
All right. Where we talk about what went down at the Elimination Chamber. I think it's an important show, and I also think it's going to be a show that's going to leave a serious mark.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely, like I told you before we started the show, I think not only is it going to leave a mark for this road to WrestleMania, but I think we're definitely on a long path to next year's WrestleMania in New Orleans.
I cannot wait.
I can't either.
All right. Until we yeet again, for Dom, I'm Ryan. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. You've been listening and watching the Wrasslin Wroundtable Podcast, a presentation of Royal Hearts Media. Thank you so much for watching.